Okay. Yay. All right. Very good. So thank you so much. Hi, everybody. It's Crystalline, and I'm happy to be here. Welcome to this impromptu live stream that I am doing on a regular basis. Okay. I'm doing for the next 5 days. It is called Manifest. Sorry. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what I'm doing. What I'm doing is talking about the $25,000 miraculous money manifestation formula. All right. Because there is a formula. And if you want to get in on this program, if you want to give this a try, then I want to invite you to come into my Metamorphosis and Mastery program, which is where I will be doing the 28-day, $25,000 miraculous money manifestation challenge. So the idea is that you're going to come into the program and spend a month, 28 days, going through this incredible spiritual process, which is going to help you deeply purge, okay, deeply purge the blockages that are holding you back from manifesting not just money, but kind of like your best life. When you tune into these seven blockages, they are fascinating. I'm going to show you how these seven blockages are holding back your financial abundance, how they are keeping you stuck in limited thinking and small-minded thinking, how they're keeping you isolated and cut off from the solutions that God wants you to have so that you can prosper financially, but also, look, prosperity and wealth. It's not about how much money is in your bank account. It's also about how much you are living, how much you are living your best life, how much you are living up to your greatest potential, how much you are taking risks and getting out of your comfort zone, how much you are connecting with other people. All of this is really important for getting you to be able to manifest the amount of money you want. I like the number $25,000, and I want you to love that number and get on board with it and join me in the program. So, Rebecca, please put the link in for the Metamorphosis and Mastery program if you have not done that yet. And I'm going to check in and see where you all are. Is anybody here with me today? Is anybody watching? If you're watching, please type in the comments, hashtag live if you're on with me live. And if you're watching the replay, please type in hashtag replay. That would be really helpful for me. Also, it's super helpful if you give the video a thumbs up or a heart or something like that. That helps me out quite a bit. It helps me be able to get the message out to more people. So please, thank you. Um, right. So my name is Crystalline Bell, and I am the founder of Badass Butterfly Spiritual Life Coaching, and I am the channel of this incredible program. Now, I am a master spiritual life coach, and I call myself the high priestess of transformation because I'm a midwife for women like you who want to give birth to themselves, who want to learn from someone who has been through the ringer, who's kind of already done the difficult things, done the hard work, and is able to guide you with maturity and wisdom. I am happy and delighted and honored to help you transform from caterpillar to badass butterfly. So welcome to today's talk. Welcome to the live stream. Today, this is the second day of this 5-day challenge. So I want you to get enrolled in the program now because come Friday, the price is going to go back up to $222. So you can join now for $97, or you can join on Saturday for 222. That makes it easy. All right. So please go ahead and get yourself signed up sooner rather than later. Rebecca is currently working on the workbook that we're putting together, and it is chocked full of really powerful, important information. So I want you to hop on that and really be able to join me. And most importantly, let's manifest $25,000 together. All right. So let's today talk about one of those really incredible blockages that could be holding you back. Now, when I tell you what this blockage is, there are going to be a lot of you who say, no, that's not me. I don't ever feel that way. And the problem is that uh, subconsciously, you probably do feel this way. And let me just tell you what it is. So the blockage is envy, envy. And envy is a huge blockage to your deservingness. So when I say envy, I'm going to give you some of the symptoms. And if you have three or more of these symptoms, then you are probably affected negatively by envy. Whether you recognize it and call it envy or not, it is there lurking in your sacral chakra, in your womb space, in your space of creativity. So here are some of the keywords, and just if there's something that jumps out at you that you feel like, yeah, that's me, go ahead and pop it into the comments for me. But the first keyword is envious. All right. If you ever have feelings of envy, or you see someone that has something, and if you have a kind of a resentment, okay, that's actually one of the key words. If you resent somebody having something, if you resent someone doing something, these are particularly important around, these are very important around, this is important around money, sorry. So, dissatisfaction with your own achievements. Okay, dissatisfaction with your own achievements, comparing yourself to others, being on Facebook and looking at other people and looking at yourself and going, why don't I have that? Oh, I wish I had that. Or how did she get that? Or why does she do that? Or how come she's always doing that? Or he's doing that, blah, blah, blah. Unhelpful beliefs, negative beliefs, limiting beliefs. These are all very important keywords. So if you have some things that you believe that are not helping you move forward, if you have some negative beliefs around anything, if you have some limiting beliefs that kind of make you small, or they prevent you from moving forward, they hold you back. If you have any beliefs that hold you back on any level, there might be some issues of envy that are triggering, causing those beliefs to form and holding you back, sabotaging you. Resentment toward others for their achievements. Okay. I mentioned that briefly before, but that's a really big deal, right? If you're resentful of someone, and resentment doesn't, these are feelings that don't necessarily pop up to you and say, hey, I'm resentment, right? But you know it when you feel it. It's a feeling. Resentment is that feeling of just like, ew, like, why does she do that? Or why? Like there's this kind of reaction of hostility towards someone who has something that you ultimately admire or want for yourself. And you see somebody else with it and it bugs you, right? That's envy. And that's a problem. It is a trait of the under earner. Criticisms toward others for their lack of achievements. So you can have resentment toward people for the achievements that they have, but then you also maybe have a critic, an inner critic, that judges other people that are not doing as well as you are or as well as you think they should, right? So these are all these kind of negative ideas that are existing inside us. And these things are messing with our energy, friends. They are messing with our ability to actually manifest money, but other things as well, like relationships. But we're talking about money. This is a $25,000 challenge. If you are going to manifest $25,000, I need you to be able to look at yourself and recognize if you have any of these qualities, because if you are in denial, and a lot of people are in denial about what's going on inside themselves, okay? Either they just don't look at themselves or they don't take that time to kind of nurture and understand their own, darker emotions. It's a problem. You're not going to get ahead. You won't grow if you're in denial. Let me give you the rest of these keywords. There's a lack of expansive growth. So if you are not expanding, if your money is not expanding, if your money's not growing, if you're not receiving an abundance of money, envy, it might be an issue for you, right? Shame over one's history of underachievement, meaning you have not done enough and you feel some shame around that, then envy is going to be a part of your system. All right. So, oh, and the last one I have down there is blocked sacral chakra. So if you have any issues around your sacral chakra, you have issues with your periods, if you have issues, uterine fibroids, things like that. These are all kind of physical manifestations of, these are physical manifestations of your, of envy happening inside your body. All right. So the question then becomes, well, how do you deal with that? What do you do? Right. And why? Like what's going on? First of all, let me explain um, how envy is blocking you. Okay. So envy is the so envy focuses on what other people have. And it uses that information, that data, as a way to block or to turn a critical eye on oneself. So if I see someone with a beautiful car, that person's car, envy tells me that that person's car is somehow an affront to me. I am lacking because I don't have that thing that this person has. So when envy comes into your beliefs, okay, because what happens is it starts to become a part of your belief system. It starts to kind of wear away at your inherent deservingness, and that blocks your ability to manifest good things, especially financial abundance. It makes you limited, and it's the opposite of gratitude. Okay. So this is really important because you need to be able to look at someone and say, hey, I really like that you have that thing. I appreciate that you have that thing. I'm happy for you that you have manifested that thing. So envy separates us from God. Now, this separation can show up as a disconnection from source, right? It's a disconnection. When you look at someone and you feel envy, you are saying, I am not a part of the divine all. Okay. reinforces a sense of inadequacy. That disconnection from source leads to you forgetting that you are divine. That car is not divinity. You are divinity, okay? And if you wanted that car, you could go have it, all right? If you wanted it, you could manifest it. But you need to become a vibrational match to that. And you cannot do that if you are stuck in the envy, right? So this kind of internalization of this is an internalized, what is it called when your body starts to attack itself? An autoimmune disease. That's what's coming up for me as I think about this. And it's happening in a really important area of the body. The sacral chakra is a really vital part of the body, both for men and women. That's where our reproductive organs are. And our ability to be creative, to be connected to other people, to be connected to source, and to even connect to our own power is essential. And envy only blocks that. And what envy will do is turn our source of power into a source of manipulation and hatred, which is why we can develop things like endometriosis or uterine fibroids, which is why we need to make sure that we are doing this kind of deep internal shadow work to free ourselves from these negative, well, the 7 deadly sins. Okay. So understanding that envy is an inhibitor of your positive beliefs and that it is a source of self-sabotage should help you understand what's going on with yourself, and clearing that is not difficult. And in my program, I take you through a process, okay? In the Metamorphosis and Mastery program, I take you through a process of healing all 7 chakras, by the way, and 7 of the deadly sins. Okay. I like to think of them in terms of the 7 deadly sins. I call them the 7 deadly the prosperity killing sins, because they are dangerous, y'all. I'm not even lying. I'm smiling right now like, yeah, this is funny, but actually it is not funny. They're very dangerous. And we don't realize how much these energies have a presence in us. They have an energetic presence in each of our chakras, and they stop us from manifesting. So when you think about, you want to buy your home, you want to buy your own home. Can you buy your own home when your sacral chakra is riddled with envy? Your root chakra is riddled with what we talked about yesterday, which is lust. Okay. This is really, really, it creates a stagnation in your energy centers. Your chakras are super important, not just for your own physical health, but also for how you communicate to the universe. If your root chakra is soggy, foggy, stagnant, water that doesn't flow, unresolved traumas, how is the universe supposed to look through that on your behalf if you won't look at it How is the universe supposed to look at it and clear it for you and bring you something magnificent if you're not doing the internal work? And the $25,000 manifestation challenge, Miraculous Money Manifestation Challenge, is an opportunity for you to actually manifest and clear all that and manifest a nice chunk of change. So please get yourself signed up. I look forward to taking you all through this. We have about 25 people who are signed up right now, and that is very exciting. Again, it's $97 for this week only. So that goes away on Friday. And then it'll be back up to $222, which is fine for me. Okay. But if you want the opportunity to save the money, then you should probably sign up sooner rather than later. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow. I'll be back to talk about the third challenge, the third deadly sin. All right. Bye for now, everybody.